Hi, my name is Brittany Walter, and this is my presentation on my archival project. I was working with Marsha Ray McCulley, who is part of Schreiner University, and Miss Judy Holtquist, who is part of the Museum of Western Art. So some background info. I signed up for this project as a freshman when I visited Schreiner University with my first year campus, the one in Mission, to learn about Dean Scholarship. So what exactly is a first year campus? The first year campus is a smaller, like Schreiner University, located locally, either in El Paso, Brownsville, or in Mission. They have the same classes as Schreiner University and are much cheaper than the main campus. Again, I was the one part of the one in Mission, but it is no longer part of the first year campus like program. So it's only been a part of it for about 2 years. And the Dean Scholarship is so what a Dean Scholarship is that you work with a person who's part of Schreiner University and an administrator to help them on their projects, which, for example, for this one, I'm helping Miss McCulley archive. Miss McCulley and Miss Judy Holtquist archive some museum slides, and I get paid $1,500 in scholarship money, which helps me like pay for school. The teacher I would be again, as I mentioned, the teacher would be working with was Professor McCulley, who's part of the arts department, as well as Judy Holtquist, who's part of the Museum of Western Art as a volunteer. Miss McCulley was one of the many teachers offering a Dean Scholarship where she needed help on a project where she takes paintings and digitalizes them. The museum has over 10,000 slides they needed to digitalize. So Miss Holtquist approached Miss McCulley to ask a student for help, and I offered to be a part of the project. So museum staff, Mrs. Holtquist and I have been working together on this project for 3/4 of an academic year. And this is how me and Miss McCulley work together. Mrs. Holtquist, I apologize. Mrs. Holtquist is the museum staff in charge of this project. She told me that the museum needed more storage room, so she came up with the idea of digitally storing the paintings. Our method. The method that has proven to be successful is using a camera and light box to take pictures of the slides. We use an SD card reader and a USB to transfer the pictures onto a computer. By placing the slide on the light box, I am able to see the paintings and take a picture of the painting. As you see here, the light box illuminates the painting. We place an SD card into the card reader as seen in the picture on the left. This is the SD card reader and this is the SD card. And the list of paintings appear like how you see on the right, with small pictures of the paintings by the side. This is another format on how the list of paintings appear on screen. Here they don't have the pictures on the side as you saw in the previous one. We look at the names at the bottom of the slide, circled in red here, and type it in like in the example you see on the right, like as you see here. Some handwriting was really hard to read, and I'm looking at these slides here on these pictures, and I can't even read those. All I can make out is buffalo. So the picture on the left is what the package looks like when the slides of the painting slides have been delivered, and the picture on the right is when the slide paintings have been picked up, and with a note for Miss Judy, since Miss Judy / Miss Holquist, who comes over and picks up as well as delivers the slides. So what I've learned as I've been working on this project. When I first heard the term Western art, I thought of cowboys, buffaloes, horses, and cows. But after working on this project for quite some time and looking at a whole bunch of paintings, I realized that it's not just that. There are paintings that also include beautiful scenery, the women of the ranch who like cook and clean, Native Americans, wagons, cottages, lassos, rodeos. It's not just certain specific things. Although there are a lot of, horses and cows and cowboys. My favorite subject. So my favorite paintings were the ones of Native Americans, especially Native American children, as you see here. As you see here in this example, Native American children. I'm sorry. It's so interesting to see how different their culture is from ours in all of the painting I've seen of them. They are so colorful and so fun and interesting for me because you get to see the world from someone else's perspective and be a part of their world, if even for a moment. The paintings of the Native Americans are also, very colorful, very vibrant, and are very interesting to look at. Because sometimes there'll be paintings of like them doing a dance, or them at war, or them wrangling in buffalo in a different way than the cowboys do. So it's very interesting. Some final thoughts over this project. So we are actually almost done. We are actually in the group of cowboys whose last names start with a W, since there are no X's, Y's, or Z's. Some background on the cowboy artists. So the cowboy artists, also known as the CAs, are a group of men who are known for painting the Wild West in its natural beauty. This group of men painted from the years of 1983 to 2002. They were also the first group in the building where the Museum of Western Art is now located, from the same years of 1983 to 2002. They are currently still an organization, but are now located in Oklahoma. We have photographed a total of 63 of the Cowboys of America's work. The final project. This is what a sculpture on the left and a painting on the right look like after going through edits and saved onto USBs. Obviously, on the left, we have a sculpture of a cowboy on a bronco, what you usually think of when you think of, the term Western art. And here on the right, we have a painting of a little Native American girl holding some puppies, which is usually not what you think of when you think of the term Western art. Thank you so much for listening to my presentation and watching this video. I will be answering some questions for you later today. I don't know what the, I'm sorry, I don't know what, I'm sorry, I don't know what the website for the questions is. I will leave a link I will leave a note in my in the link to this video. And I look forward to your questions. Thank you so much.